Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. You've got Hezonja, and it's Musa in at the two-guard spot.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Over to the left wing. And Garuba is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
They're going to have to think about sitting him out. I mean, that's his second foul here in less than a minute.
Out to the right wing for the three. And Garuba pulls it down. Here's Campazzo. Puts up a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Lloyd. Launches it. Rebound by Tavares. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And here is Hezonja. The 9-foot shot. Not going to go that time. Pass to Lloyd. Here's Ford. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Fires away from way outside. Campazzo's shot is off. And they're running. Finished off the break.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Here's Campazzo. There's the pick. Here's Garuba. And that one is stuffed right through.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Here's Campazzo. Off target with his three. Campazzo's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Pass to Horde. Clock at 6. A three-pointer off the mark. Musa passes to Campazzo for 3. Here's Garuba. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort. Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Here's Garuba. No good with the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Got that bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Campazzo, the pass to Garuba. Here's Campazzo. Misses the 3.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Pass to Lloyd. And he converts the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
58 seconds left here in the first quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
A nice shot by Campazzo.
And that's in the gym range, Kev. He can pull up and knock it down from anywhere.
Yokubitis got it. Good job in the low post. 7 points in the game.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the screen.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And a miss there on the triple. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Garuba. Takes it off the glass. Garuba's got 6.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Kazanya's shot is off. Here's Horde. Yokubitis. No good on the last second attempt there. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. They lead by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Hits the 3-point bomb. Huey's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Ibaka outside. From outside, off the mark. To the paint, knocks it loose. Outside, Randolph. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Count that one. Huey's got 5 now.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Right side, Randolph. Here's Cohen. Here's the 3. They grab their own miss. Takes the 3. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Here's Randolph with the drive. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Oh, a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Ibaka, no luck. Outside, Randolph. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Offensive rebound. Fires for three. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Pass the deck. A 3-ball. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Here's Randolph. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Here's Huey. He has 5. Shot to stop the run, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The first free throw is good.
Number 6, 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. And that one drops.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Some solid defense from Randolph.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again. Hey, everybody, that's execution off an inbounds play.
The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Ibaka for 3. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Here's Deck. Banked in off the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Huey. Ibaka for 3. They get it back. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, a coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Well, with the basket here, they could get back to within single digits. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Here's Randolph. Knocks down the 3-ball. Randolph's got 10 points in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
In the corner, Ibaka with it. Here's Huey, up in time, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we finish one half of basketball, leading by 14. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
How about all the points coming off those bench, man? I'm telling you, when you get that kind of scoring up and down the lineup, you can write your own.
Let's turn our attention to... And that'll do it for halftime.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Jokic. Here's Lloyd. No good from outside.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
He's got his own yet. And it's Garuba in at the power forward position. Lasagna, the pass to Musa. fake, but the layup off the mark. Here's Lloyd. And Garuba pulls it down.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
We've got Hezonja. And it's Tavares in at the 5, roaming the paint. From deep. Connects from three-point range.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Hezonja on the wing. 6 to shoot. Driving the lane. Here's Musa. Cans it from downtown. Musa's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Gabriel. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Garuba. 6 points for him. They set the screen. No good on the three.
Rough start to the second half for them. Only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Count it. Lloyd's got 6 points.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Musa passes to Hezonja.
That is how you deny entry. Great effort.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. And the basket is good.
Assisted by.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Yoru sinks that one from the post. 12 points for him.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Here's Campazzo.
2 minutes.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. He's off on the first. Some people, RJ, have called for fewer regular season games. Could that help?
Absolutely not. If Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can take commercial flights and have to stay the night over and play 82 games, I think that the teams today can play 82 games.
Got that one up quick.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Plays it up and banks it in.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Yoru, a three-pointer, no good. And there's the turnover. Pass going out of bounds.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Tries the spin move. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Puts up a deep three. Campazzo's shot is off.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Yoru, and he's good on the three ball. He's got 20.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Campazzo, the pass to Hezonja. Pass to Garuba. Back to Hezonja. Misses from short range. Hezonja's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down. Here's Campazzo. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Garuba. Can they get it? That shot missing. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Delivering the blowout. And do not go away as we'll be... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Huey. Lets it go with a three. Randolph grabs the board.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
From outside the arc. Ball stolen. Here's Huey. Ibaka outside. The layup off target.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Deck pulls it in. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Ibaka. Fires the three. No good that time. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
On Wednesday, and then on Wednesday.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And the second free throw, good. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Huey. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Nailed from three-point land.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Stolen by Randolph. Throws it up high. Intercepted. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Deck. They set the pick. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Back to Ibaka. Shot clock at 6. Shot from 12. And it's off the back rim. No good. From past the arc. Deck pulls it in. His three-pointers off the mark. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better.
Oh, my goodness!
Okay, that's just insane.
Woo.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
Whoa, the solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Here's Huey. Pass to Ibaka. The second chance effort. The three. The shot by Deck, no good. Now Randolph. He lobs it up. It's stolen by Ibaka. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Number 6, the assist, Deck.
41 seconds left in the fourth. Three-pointer. Deck pulls it in.
Number 6,
And the home team has possession. That three off the mark. Here's Huey. And so they get the victory here at home. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend
everyone, for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation of the NBA. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home teams. Now the starting group for the visitors.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Lloyd. Hauled in by Brown. James deciding where to go with it. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
In transition. Pass to Korkmaz. James outside. Clock at 6. Launches it. No luck on that one. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. And he makes it.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's the 3. And he can't get that one. To the middle. Here's Gabriel. Powered down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Here's James. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Here's Kalathis. Here's James on the wing. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
So they take the lead.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Home team foul. Number 45. First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. And a missed layup.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
2 points. That one goes.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Pass to Korkmaz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to James. To the wing on the left. No good on the 3.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now, here is James. He has 6. Can they get it? And he lays it in. James has got 8 points.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
51 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Over to the wing, to the inside. Gabriel passes to Horde. Here's Gabriel. Fires for 3. Korkmaz pulls it in. And there's James from the arc. Pass to Brown. Out to James. From outside the arc. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Gets it to go from 18 feet away. 11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Brown passes to James. Here's Calathis. And that misses. That would have put him up. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. They're up by 2. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And here's the fast break. He launches a 3. On target from range. Randolph's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Akobo. Pass to Corneli. Now Diallo. Shot clock at 5. The 3 is up. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Mata-Yunus. Diallo on the wing. From deep. Drops in the 3.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Here we go, one-on-one. They've got numbers. Throws it up high. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Akobo. Diallo right side. Pass to Akobo. Here he goes. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. It's a tie ball game.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Out to the wing. The open J off the mark.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
This one for 3. Misses again, now 0 for 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Just missed it.
Throws it down despite a man right in his face. Opportunity here to make it a 3-point play.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And here the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. They set the screen. Here's Diallo. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Yokobanis. 3-pointer, no good. They've got a shot at taking back the lead here.
Yes, they do. Could be the opening they've been waiting for.
Diallo, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And he buries his first look.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Here's Akobo. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Just 5 to shoot. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Yokobanis. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Pass to Corneli. 3-pointer. And the 3-pointer goes. He's got 5. 1 minute left to play in the second quarter. Here's Randolph. And the jumper from the wing offline.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
They've really gotten away from the three-point shot as they've pulled out in front.
From the arc. The rebound by Corneli. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Diallo. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go. No good from the wing.
Away team foul. Diallo. First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 6 seconds left to play in the first half. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. We're up by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So Kenny, as the point guard here.
They look great on offense. The ball is flying around. Guys are getting open. It's enjoyable to watch. Especially for those of us who are brought up.
Glad you could join us.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Calathis. He's scoreless. To the right side. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And that one's good. Ward.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Calathis.
Old team foul. Lloyd. First personal foul. First team foul.
The visitors with the ball. The lead is 2. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Calathis for 3. They get it again. Out to James. Five to shoot. Here's Calathis.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
The 3. Nails it from 3.
And just sinks it over the tall defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
And the layup is good. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. James with the rebound. Here's Calathis. Beyond the arc. Pure from three-point range.
3 points.
Calathis has got 5 now.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
Here's Lloyd. It's tipped. James with a steal. Left side, Brown. Pass to Korkmaz. Shot clock at 6. There's the drive. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Ooh, it's stolen. All by himself. Here's Lloyd.
2 minutes remaining.
And he lays it in on the break. Lloyd's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they want this to be a transition game. It's where they've been most effective.
Yeah, they've had less success when they allow the defense to get set. That's why they want to keep pushing the pace.
Lloyd. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's James. He's got 11. To the left side wing. Five on the clock. Puts up a three.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
From downtown.
Away team foul. Papagiannis. First personal foul.
Close game here in Philadelphia. Check by James. For the tie. Can't hit that one.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on both. 1:05 left in the third quarter here. Here's Horde. Off target with the three.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Brown finds James. Six to shoot. Here's James on the wing. Tipped.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Here's Horde. That one falls. Horde's got 4 points this quarter.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
20 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Korkmaz. 4-3. That shot is off. Here's Lloyd. And he hits it to tie the game. Lloyd's got 12 points. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And yep, it's good. Randolph's gone 3 for 5 shooting from the floor. Here's Akobo. There's a screen. Takes it inside. Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
Jokubaitis. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call.
Taking 2 shots.
Worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Diallo, no good. Diallo's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Jokic, and he banks in the layup.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Here's a Kobo. Off the mark there with a 3.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Here's the floater.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Back to Diallo. Clock at 4. Ooh, it's stolen away. To the paint. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay. This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's a Kobo. No good. Had a chance to win the run there.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Lets the 3 fly. The shot that time not on target.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Pass to Diallo. Six on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Minute 32 left in the fourth. Misses the 3.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Here's Randolph. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
1:03 left in the fourth. Here's Matajunas. Corneille passes to Diallo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he ends up making the second. And that brings him within single digits.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
Jacks up a 3. Counted from distance.
When you see the score and how much time is left, you realize this game is just about over.
Well, you have to appreciate the hard work that went into building this lead. They have been terrific all night.
Brown with a screen. Inside. Diallo outside. Let's go with a 3. That one doesn't drop. So they get the victory here at home. A clean win, and one where they clearly...
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Down out there with Korkmaz. Then it's James. And it's Galathis in at the point.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Here's Campazzo. Pass to Musa. 6 on the shot clock. Garuba's shot is off. Right wing. Here's Korkmaz. The kick out to Brown. Down low. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. We're about 1 minute into the first. Musa passes to Tavares. Pass to Depp from downtown. Good on the three-point shot.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's James. First quarter of play with about 1.5 minutes gone. Musa grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And contact on the shot, so and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
Tavares. 2 shots. The play will be reviewed. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double-checking, and the game continues on.
And he makes both free throws. And in the first, a little over 1.5 minutes in. Here's James, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Campazzo. And there's the drive. Lays it up off the glass. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And here's James outside. Rebound by Tavares. James is gone. 1 of 3 shooting so far. They set the pick. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Galathis. Pass to Korkmaz. Clock at 4. Here's Galathis. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Here's Tavares.
The ball goes to the away team.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. James up top, pass to Papagiannis. Korkmaz kicks to James. The kick out to Brown. Shot clock at 5. Galathis passes to Brown. Now here's James. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Picked him clean. Here's Tavares. And the layup's good off the glass. Tavares has got 6 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here's James outside. Rebound by Tavares.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Deck. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Deck's gone 1 of 3 on the night. 1:02 left in the first quarter of the game. Korkmaz kicks to Brown. Kalathis dishes to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Shot clock at 3. Korkmaz.
You know, the offense is sputtering a bit here, starting to fall behind.
Yeah, it's been a cold start, no doubt. But they've got to find a way to put some points on the board.
From 10 feet out, the shot by Deck, no good.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
James, no good.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Campazzo. Lets the 3 fly. James with some nice D. The shot's good. Brown making the play. He has 5.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up by 6. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
They've got Corniche. Boston game out there with Diallo. And it's Monty Eunice in at the 5, down low.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
Here's a Kobo. To the left wing. Here's Corniche. A rebound by Hazania.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Diallo inside. Stolen. Pass to Boston game. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Corniche. Oniutis in the post. Hazonia defending. Taken away. And the layup is good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Akobo, the pass to Diallo. Eunice has a screen for Diallo. It's good from long range. Diallo's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Here's Huey. A 3. It's hauled in by Diallo. Here's a Kobo. Still scoreless. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Huey. Carries it from three-point range.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Diallo with it. Pass to Blasingame.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
5 on the clock. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Ibaka for three. Yunus grabs the miss. Got a piece of it. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession on Saturday. And then on Wednesday.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Here's Corniche. Hazonia defending. Back to Yunus. There's a good screen to the inside. No good from Blasingame. Nice lead and looking confident.
And they've got a chance to push it to double digits.
1:03 left in the first half. And Hazonia gets it to go.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Count it. Diallo's got 5 points in the quarter.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
He's guarded by Diallo. That's tipped, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's a Kobo, still without a basket. And he drives in. It's deflected. They get it back. Rocket 2. Here's Diallo. No good on the triple.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
That will count. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we've reached halftime in this one. They're up by 11. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
You take a look at the visitors. They've been hanging around the upper echelon, playing with good energy. Feels like the chemistry is right with this team.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the home team.
I love that.
And that's a halftime wrap.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And it's Musa in at the 2. Here's Campazzo. Pass to Musa. Inside, 5 to shoot. Here's the break. They've got Korkmaz. He's out there with Brown. And it's Papagiannis in at the center position. James has got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. Musa passes to Garuba. Pass to Depp. Plenty of space. Over to the wing. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Dex got his second basket of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Garuba the pass to Campazzo. Fires the three. They get it back. Pass to Deck. And the foul called on Korkmaz. That is his first foul of the game.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Deck's shot is good.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Over in the corner, Brown. Fast break, here we go. Here's Musa. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Musa's got 5 points in the quarter.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's James. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10, right at him, get to the rack.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Deck. It's blocked. And they're pushing it up. Launches a three. James, no good. And here's the break. Here's Tavares. Count that one. Tavares has got 8 points.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Here's Campazzo. James defending. Count it, good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Musa grabs the miss.
Scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Here's Campazzo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's his first trip to the line.
Personal foul, second team foul. At the line for 2, Campazzo.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. We've got 1:18 left in the third.
Home team foul. Musa. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
That free throw missing.
Shooting for the away team. James.
Good on the second free throw. 1:14 left in the third. Here's Tavares. Pass to Campazzo. Here's Garuba. 6 to shoot. Whoops, they pick off the pass. James looking it over. Brown outside. Pass to Korkmaz. From the arc. Musa grabs the miss. Musa's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
James gets the bucket. 9 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Deck, and he banks in the layup. Deck's got 9.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Leading by 17. And we'll be back with you right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Awesome game out there with Corniche, and it's Moniunas in at the center filling out the middle. And Huey kicks to Hazanya. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Diallo.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Awesome game, the pass to Diallo. And here is Moniunas. Pass to Diallo. This one for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Huey trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Guys, nothing has really come easy for him today.
Yeah, definitely not their best basketball.
Corniche, the pass to Blossinger.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
And so he hits both. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Huey. The tray. Good on the triple.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Corniche, the pass to Blossinger. 3-pointer. They get the rebound. Pass to Diallo. Fires from deep. Tipped away. Out left to the wing. Off target from 3-point range.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And they're on the break. Here's a Kobo. Corniche, the pass to Diallo. Here's Corniche. Lock at 6. Good on the shot. Corniche has got his first points of the night. Now here is Ibaka. From deep 3-point land. There's the triple.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
He's guarded by Diallo. To the wing on the left. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Okobo looking over the floor. The shot. Stolen. And they're moving it up. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands too.
.131 left to play in the final quarter. Kazanya's shot is off. Kazanya's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's a Kobo. Aniunas passes to Blossinger. Here's a Kobo. Shot clock at 6. Cracks in the tray. Kobo's got his first 3 points of the game.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Game pulls it in.
Home team foul. Number 6. First personal foul. Second team foul.
59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the floater. Yep, that one goes in there.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Here's Huey. And the 3 off target. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now Diallo beyond the arc. That one doesn't drop. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the screen. Driving to the basket. Takes a 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. 12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And so they get the victory here at home. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think,
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Garuba. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Here's Lloyd. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Campazzo. Right wing. Here's Musa. It's blocked. Back to Campazzo. The deep three. The three is up. Rebounded by Gabriel. Here's Lloyd. Count the basket.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
So it's the home team now. 6-point game. Here's Musa. Stolen. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. The home team calls timeout.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Lloyd. Banked it in off the glass. Lloyd's got 7 points in the game.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
They swipe it. And here comes the break. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. And that's good as he hits both shots. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Here's Campazzo. Shot clock at 5. There's a screen from Garuba. The drive by Campazzo. Missed inside.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break, and that one's good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Garuba. Here's Deck. Connects from downtown.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
Yeah, you know, sometimes all it takes is that first bucket to get a team into a groove.
Here's Campazzo. 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
You can't help but look toward their defense. And they're totally lost.
From behind the arc. He can't get it to go.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Garuba. Shot clock at 6. Driving in. Here's Campazzo. 3-pointer. That has to be encouraging. Sinking one after missing his first 5.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Knocks it loose. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Lloyd. Great look there, but off target.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Pass to Campazzo. Launches it from deep. Here's Musa. Fires the three. They get it back. They had a number of cracks at it. Just came away empty-handed. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Gabriel. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here's Deck. No good with the triple. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Plenty of room to knock down that one. He's got 9.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. They lead by 14. And back in a moment as we'll get... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
4 on the clock. Ibaka. And the jam by Ibaka.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
To the wing, right side. And that one's on target from the wing.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Old team foul. Yui. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Randolph. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up. It's rebounded by Ibaka.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
He takes it in, and it's in there.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. And it's good. 2 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Azonia. Goes up from the block. And that's off the glass and in.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Buries it from 3. He has 7.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Oh, he picked him clean. And they're on the run. Pulls up for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Ibaka for 3. The shot comes out. In transition, here they come. Randolph gets the bucket.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Pass to Ibaka. Out to the right wing. Out to the right wing. Fires away from way outside. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Here's Randolph. And there's the screen. And he lobs it up top. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Tipped. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. Just have to love the aggressiveness.
Yeah, showing absolutely zero fear as he goes right at the bigger defender.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Six to shoot. No good on the triple. Down low. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
That free throw good from Ibaka.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Ibaka. 56 seconds left to play in the half. Pass to Azonia. There's the three. The shot won't fall.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Oh, a flawless finish on the lob.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom! Lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish.
Home team foul. Number 24. First personal foul. Third team foul.
The visitors with the ball. Here's Randolph. 27 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. The three. Kept alive. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
There's 18 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Azonia. Now here's Ibaka. Takes a three. Randolph grabs the miss. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Up 19. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
I'm guessing my buddy over here loving it. They were forcing the ball into the paint with excellent results.
Let's look now and that is going to do it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We've got Usman Garuba, and it's Campazzo in at the point guard position.
Away team foul. Runyon Gabriel. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Deck. Tries again. Rebounded by Gabriel. Gabriel's got 4 rebounds now.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Jokibatis. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Campazzo. And he drives in. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Shooting for the away.
And so he hits both. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to Campazzo. Puts up a deep three. Rebounded by Gabriel. Gabriel's got 5 rebounds in the game. Yoru off target from three-point range. Here's Musa. No points yet. Drives to the hoop. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And Campazzo pulls it down. Here's Deck. Soft touch off the glass. Deck's got his second basket on the night.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Pass to Horde. Here's Lloyd. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Fires the three. On Sunday, then on Tuesday. Here's Campazzo. Pass to Deck. Here's Musa. Clock at 6. Here's Garuba. Over to the left wing. Back to Campazzo. The 3 ball. He drops it from range. Campazzo's got 6.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
Takes the 3. And Musa pulls it down. It's picked off. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Garuba with a rebound.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
Pass to Gabriel. Here's Lloyd. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Buries it down low. 11 points in the game.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Here's Musa. Out left to the wing. Here's Deck. Gets the 3 ball to go. Deck's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's a fantastic feed right there. Kicking it out for the good look. Plays like this really help team chemistry.
Yoru tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Deck. Rebounded by Gabriel. Gabriel's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Lloyd. 29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Launches a 3, knocks down the triple.
Slow defensive rotation, causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Here's Musa. Pass to Deck. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Rebounded by Gabriel.
Third team foul. Tavares. First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Eight seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Yoru. And it's off from three-point range. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Leading by 17. And time to step away. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Off target from outside. Pass to Azonia. Fires from deep. Knocks it down from distance.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Fires for three. No good.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And the visitors call time here.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway, but that one was too easy.
Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And they're pushing it up. From short range. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. From behind the arc. Fires in the triple.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Pass to Ibaka. Here's Azonia. Pulls up, and he drops that one in.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Lets it go from deep. Not going to go that time.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
To the wing, right side. No good from outside. And the three off target.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Drains the triple.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes.
Pulls it. Good as the jump shot falls.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Pass to Ibaka. Takes the three. Randolph grabs the miss. Randolph's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's the three. Sends it home from three-point land.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And he recovers it. Ball stolen. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And that nice steal was able to get their break going in a hurry.
And for a coach, you always appreciate when you're able to turn a stop into a score.
Here's Ibaka. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Randolph misses. Randolph's gone 2 for 7 from the field. Stripped it away. It's good.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Pass to Azonia to the left wing. They get it back. Just 2 to shoot. There's the steal. So it's a victory for the road team in this one to walk into enemy territory and deliver.
That time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. James drops in the layup for two.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Lets it go from the wing. Gabriel with the rebound. Pushing it up. There's the three. He doesn't hit that one. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. The screen from Brown. Puts up a deep three. James, no good. James has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And stolen by James. Jacks up a 3. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight. Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
Here's Korkmaz. Kicks it out to James. Another miss by James.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Now here's James. He has 5. Pass to Papagiannis. Back to James. Here's Calathes. Just 5 on the clock. James kicks to Calathes. It's blocked. Here's Lloyd. James defending. It's stolen by Brown. Fast break. Here they come. And James gets it to go. James has got 7 points.
Well, that's why they're in front. Now, aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
To the left side wing. Off target from outside.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the first quarter. Papagiannis kicks to Calathes. There's a screen. From deep, James. And no good. James has gone 1 of 4 from distance. It's tipped.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Wide open shot is on the money.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
From the arc, it's deflected. To the right side. Here's Horde. Oh, that's blocked. And they'll keep possession. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Papagiannis. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Korkmaz. No scoring in this one. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
From deep. Rebounded by Papagiannis.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Goes back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First team foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And the first one drops.
2 shots.
And Brown drops them both. 5 seconds left in the first. 1 second left. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And that does it for the first quarter. Up 4. And the And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
The play is under video review under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he knocks down the first one. That one is no good. Randolph looking around. A 3-ball. Hits it from 3-point range.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Now here's Diallo. There's a screen by Modiunas. Shot good by Diallo. Diallo's got his first bucket in this one.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Basket good.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Akobo. He's covered by Randolph. Akobo, the pass to Diallo. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the power rankings. They're in a bit of a holding pattern, hoping to take that next leap.
When you look at this visiting team, they've hit a little rough patch, but they know what they're capable of. It's just a matter of going out and proving it on a nightly basis.
From past the arc, sinks the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's Akobo. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Shoots the three. Out to the right wing. Here's Cohen. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 5 points in the game.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. Akobo, the pass to Diallo. The wing jumper off target.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Covered by Modiunas.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Modiunas, a screen on Randolph. This one for 3. And it's Akobo missing.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
1:43 left here in the second. Yep, it counts.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Drills it from outside. Okobo's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
.109 left in the first half of basketball. Yoru tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And off against Diallo. Modiunas, a screen on Randolph. Diallo inside. It's good. This game is all even. Diallo's got his second bucket of the game to go. Yoru. Here's Cohen. Sinks the three-pointer.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Here's Boston game. Scoreless thus far. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And the three ball is good. Here's Modiunas. Now Diallo. Modiunas sets a screen for Diallo. Fires for three. Drains the three-pointer. Diallo's got 7 points.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Yoru. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Leading by a point. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And welcome to halftime with the All-Star festivity.
You know me, I'm a stickler for rating these competitions. If I've seen your dunk before, that.
Their work on the glass has been superb tonight. Chasing down every miss there, Ernie. That's their mindset.
Yeah, thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here's Kalathis. They've got James. Korkmaz is out there with Brown. And it's Papagiannis in at the 5, down low. James outside. Just 5 to shoot for the lead. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Here's Gabriel. Pass to Horde. Second chance shot. Here's Gabriel. Here's the 3. And it's Horde missing.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And here we go. And foul on the shot. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
The away team. Wenyan Gabriel taking 2 shots. The play will be reviewed. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Closer detail, what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
James looking around. Pass to Calathis. Back to James. Fires it up. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Cuts off the pass. Here's Calathis. Brown outside. Outside, James. There's the screen. Out left to the wing. Here's Papagiannis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Outside, James. Pass to Papagiannis. Clock at 6. Korkmaz kicks to Papagiannis. Second shot opportunity. Calathis, no luck. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And here is James. 10 points for him. Pass to Korkmaz. For the three. The offensive rebound. Brown with the bucket.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Nice open look, but it's no good. 1:43 left to play here in the third. James, the pass to Papagiannis. Outside, James. Pass to Papagiannis. It's up a three, and that one is off. Here's Gabriel, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Korkmaz, back to James. Pass to Korkmaz. Gabriel with the rebound. Gabriel's got 6 rebounds here tonight. They get it again. Tries again. And the foul called on Korkmaz. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Another shot. Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. And that one, good. James has got 12 in the game.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Lloyd. James covering. 2 points. That one goes. He has 6.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Papagiannis. Here's Calathis. Three-pointer. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Up by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Awesome game out there at Corniche. And it's a Kobo in at the point. Buries the long-range jumper.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Diallo. And the layup falls.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Randolph against Diallo. Yokobitis, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And you have to like how they're getting the ball inside this half. They didn't have as much success in the paint earlier, but they're finally getting it done down low.
Here's a Kobo. He's covered by Randolph. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. From deep three-point territory. He's guarded by Diallo. Randolph up top. The three. The rebound by Akobo. Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force anything.
There's a screen by Modiunas. Just 4 to shoot. Stolen away. Launches a 3. There's the triple. Bangs home the trifecta.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Okobo looking over the floor. Lets it go with a 3. No good. Okobo's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Randolph can't hit.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Fires from deep. A shot that time, not on target. Okobo's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Randolph's shot is good.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
6 on the shot clock. Diallo, no good.
2 minutes remaining.
Yokobitis. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. It's hauled in by Diallo. After Okobo to stop the run. It's not going to go for him. Okobo's gone 2 of 7 from the floor here. And stolen by Diallo. Three-pointer. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
In the corner, Randolph with it. Picked his pocket. Here's Akobo. Offline with his 3.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Diallo the pass to Akobo. Offensive rebound. Here's Cornish. Pass to Akobo. Latrey gets the three-pointer to fall.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Randolph passes to Cohen. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Randolph. Yokobitis. And it's off from three-point range. Not sure the miracle, Greg, is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. And in the win,
Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Usman Garuba, and it's Musa in at the 2. James deciding where to go with it. From outside, off the mark. Here's Musa.
Home team foul. Mateus. First personal foul. First team foul.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. First free throw is good.
Musa. 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
James outside. They set the pick. Driving to the basket. He got a piece of it. Pass to Azonia. Here's Musa. Here's Garuba.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
The home team calls timeout. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Chalk up 2 there.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Now here is James. It's not going to go for him.
Still looking to get their offense in gear. 0 for 3 to start this game.
Here's Campazzo. Misses the deep 3-point attempt. Fires the 3. And it's James with the 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
The home team calls timeout.
Substitution for your home team.
James has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. Here's Campazzo. Check by James. Out to the wing. Here's Garuba. Sinks the tray.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
James outside. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And he gets the bucket. James has got 5 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Musa. Out left to the wing. Here's Garuba. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
James outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls.
James. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from James. Here's Campazzo. Inside. Comes up empty down low.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. And look, sometimes that's how it goes.
James outside. launches a three, and he buries his first look. A minute and a half left in the first quarter. Here's Campazzo. Check by James. Pass to Azonia. Lets it fly. Here's Campazzo. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. He buries it from 3. 1:05 left in the first. James outside. Here's James on the wing. Pass to Korkmaz. And the layup is good off the glass. Korkmaz has got 5 now.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Here's Garuba. Back to Campazzo for 3. Drills it from deep. Campazzo's got his second bucket of the night.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Kalathis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Azonia. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback. Campazzo's got his third basket on the night right there.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip-in.
It's James on the wing. There's the 3. Sinks it from distance. He's got 10.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back shortly for the start of this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Goes up at the stripe. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Covered by Diallo. Over to the wing. Pass to Ibaka. Here's Deck. To the wing on the left. Offline with a 3. Here's Corneli. The Kobo gets the bucket.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Ibaka for 3, knocks down the long J.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And Diallo, here we go. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
There's a screen. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Ibaka.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Deck. Ibaka with it. Yep, that one goes. Ibaka's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Akobo. Here's Corneli. And again, unable to change momentum here. Takes a step back. Pass to Deck. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Ibaka, the pass to Deck. To the left side wing. And another shot. Now here's Ibaka. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Deck. This one for 3. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Mata Yunus. Right wing. And he's going for the lob. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. Pass to Corley. Diallo on the wing. For 3. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
3 shots.
Good on the second one. And he can't make it 3 for 3. Here's Akobo. Another shot. Count it. Good. A minute 6 left in the second quarter. With the drive. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2. 58 seconds left in the first half. Diallo right side. They set the pick. Pass to Akobo. The 3 ball. The offensive rebound. Fires the 3. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
The 3-pointer off the mark. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And the ball ends up out of bounds. Now keep possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
23 seconds left in the first half of this game. It's James on the wing. 10 points for him. Over to the left wing. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. With 4 on the clock. And it's good on the lay-in.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
For 3, Diallo. Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. And hold up. We're not going to halftime just yet. The official.
The previous play is under review.
Call to make in real time. I mean, good thing they can go and slow it down and look at it again, because this is so important.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count. I'm so glad the officials were able to take a second look and make the right call.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Up by 2. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Well, I think for the home team, they didn't come out the gates the way they hoped. Took the L, but they don't think that represents who they are.
Well, it might be just a... Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Yeah, it's going to be... That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. The home team calls timeout. James outside. Here's Kalathis. To the middle. It's intercepted. We've got Usman Garuba, and it's Hazonia in at the 3. There's a screen from Garuba. Campazzo. Pass to Hazonia. And here's James. He's got 10. Here's Kalathis. 6 to shoot. Pass to Korkmaz for the lead. And Musa pulls it down.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
We've got Usman Garuba, and it's Hazonia in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Campazzo. Uses the glass on the layup. Campazzo's got 9.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Well, we got a close game here in Los Angeles. James outside. The shot misses.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Can't hit from in close. Beyond the arc. That shot off the mark.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Here's Hazonia. And that one drops for him. He's got 5. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And the layup is good off the glass.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Here's Musa. Check by James. Pass to Campazzo. Here's Garuba. Let's go with a 3. Hits the 3-pointer.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Now James. He's got 12. Five to shoot. From deep. They get the rebound. The 3. James can't get that one to fall. James has gone 4 of 10 here. Here's Campazzo going inside and counted. Now 5 for 7.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Campazzo. Some solid defense from James. A minute 15 left to play in the third. On the take. And he lays it up and in. James has got 4 points in the quarter. James has gone 5 for 11 from the field. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
It's both from the stripe. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Hits the trifecta. James has got 17 points.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Out to the right wing. Here's Kalathis. Yet to see a basket.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
They set a pick. Pass to Musa. Shot clock at 6. Here's Garuba. The 3 is up. The shot off that time.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Here's Korkmaz for the lead. And that's 2 points on the layup. 10 points for him. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
And the ball goes out of bounds, turned over.
What is going on right now?
And there's James from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. James has got 10 points in just the second half.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Diallo comes to help. And stolen by Diallo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul, first team foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First one falls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the second.
He couldn't sink them all, but did just enough to make this a 2-possession ball game.
Can't cash it in from close range.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Pass to Akobo. Six on the shot clock. He's off on the layup.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Offensive board. Puts up a 3. That shot off. And they're on the break. Cornai passes to Diallo. To the paint. It's stolen. Pass to Deck. Driving inside. Knocks down the long J.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best wins are the ugly ones.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Akobo. Basket's good.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Ibaka. Lets the 3 fly. That shot missing. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
Can't get it to fall. 3 on 3. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Screen by Ibaka. The rebound by Corneli. Corneli's got his 4th rebound in this one. The floater. Akobo gets the bucket.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
And the visitors call time here. James is checked in for Diallo. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He encourages guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what coach is looking for.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. James up top. Takes a three. The shot, no good. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Pass to Deck. And the bucket is good. Here's James. Here's the pick. Into the lane. Off target at the rim.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
To tie it up. And he takes it up and lays it in.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
From downtown, James can't get that one to fall.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Pass to Ibaka. Here's Depp. Just 5 to shoot. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Corneli. That's Ibaka defending. James outside. Can't knock in the three. And the visitors call time here. He sinks the clutch free throw. Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
Nice little draw up there from the inbounds play to get them an easy bucket.
It's all about getting a three right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
And so they get the victory here at home. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what...